Brannon, and I'm thrilled to be applying for an elementary school teaching position in the Lucia Mar Unified School District. There are many teaching experiences that have led me to be the teacher I am today. My first teaching experience was when I was placed in a kindergarten classroom for my 5-week student teaching. I was placed at Oceano Elementary School in Christy Hall's kindergarten class. During my student teaching, I created and implemented an in-depth unit on ocean characteristics. I realized early on in teaching that it is important to use strategies to encourage participation from all students, even if English is not their first language. Some of these strategies that I learned during my student teaching was to use visuals, use music, use kinesthetic tools whenever possible. These helped my kinders to fully participate. My next teaching experience was when I was placed at Ocean View Elementary School for my second student teaching. I was placed in Erica Timmer's 3rd grade classroom. I was lucky enough to start at the beginning of the year, and this is when I learned all about classroom management, how to start training your students right away at the beginning of the year. Also during this student teaching, I got to familiarize myself with classroom technology. I was lucky enough to learn how to use a smartboard and all the software that comes with it. I was able to plan and design lessons on the smartboard and implement them in the classroom. Since completing my student teaching at Ocean View Elementary School, I was hired on as their literacy support tutor. I prepare and implement standard-based curriculum for grades kindergarten through 6th grade. I love using visuals in the classroom. To represent my relationship with the 5 core values, I'm going to use this graphic organizer, a self-image. Labeling my head with innovation because I am constantly thinking of new and modern activities that use the latest classroom technology, like the smartboard or Google Apps. Shoulders represent my resilience. Even when things go wrong, I just brush it off my shoulders and keep moving. With every career there are setbacks, but it is important to be flexible and keep looking forward. The steady beat of my heart represents my integrity. It's there, it's constant, and it's guiding my choices. Teamwork is important in teaching. It means we work together hand in hand to support our students. Last, my smile represents excellence. It appears when I know I have done my very best. I guess you can say I have Lucia Mar's core values written all over me. Like I said before, I love using visuals in my classroom. I'm actually traveling in France right now on vacation, and the cuisine has really inspired me. So I thought today I'd show you my recipe for my ideal classroom. I'm going to start with my base. My base I consider an outstanding curriculum, a curriculum that challenges and excites every student. And now it's time to add some flavor to our recipe. I consider these spices to be the students of our school. Every student is unique and brings something different to our classroom. It is important that we realize that all students learn differently. My ideal school supports these students by creating lessons that meet all of their needs. Now we mix everything together. I consider this to be the collaboration. We all need to work together. Parents, administrators, students, the community, and teachers, we all must work together with the common goal of supporting our students. Like my dough, teachers also need to be flexible. Willingness to change and adapt provides a better education for all of our students. Last, cooking my bread in the oven represents the warmth and support every child should feel when they come to school. My ideal school would welcome children and make them feel safe and comfortable inside the classroom. All of these ingredients combined work together to make my ideal school. They also make a great baguette. Bon appetit! One lesson that didn't go very well occurred when I was doing my student teaching. Was on adjectives. First, we did an interactive smartboard lesson as a whole class. Next, students highlighted all the adjectives they could find in a story. And last, students wrote their own story using at least 10 adjectives. I spent a lot of time planning for this lesson, and I thought I had all my bases covered. However, when we went to do the lesson, some students finished way early, others didn't finish at all, and I realized that I had not managed my time well. Then I have taken strides to better my time management skills. One way is I like to use different animated timers throughout the lesson. Also, I now make a CD that has 20 minutes of classical music and ends with a cleanup song. This helps me run center smoothly without me having to watch the clock. Last, I now have a must-do and may-do list with every lesson. That way, if students finish early, no time is wasted. Thank you for the opportunity to apply to the Lucia Mar School District. I hope to hear from you soon.